Hey everybody, and welcome back to Chat with Kat and Friends, a wellness network, because that's what we're all about. We're all about wellness, getting together day after day or Monday after Monday, however it should look to this channel. Just encouraging one another, empowering one another, and giving one another the inspiration that is needed, because I need you. I need your encouragement just as much as you need mine, and I love yours just as much as you love mine. I'm telling you, I am blessed every single time, whether I'm live or not, as in today. And many of the videos on the channel will be just videos, just me sharing and giving. And I'm going to check for your comments, though. I love to hear from you, and thank you oh so very much for commenting, for giving me the thumbs up. Look, subscribe to my channel, Chat with Kat and Friends, a wellness network, because everyone that I have on the show is definitely a network. We're forming a network here. We're networking with one another. We're learning about each other, sharing referrals concerning one another. There may be business opportunities, job employment opportunities. There may be supportive group opportunities and things of that nature, which are very much needed, especially I think more so now than before. I don't know. What do you think about that? More so now than before, just because we're all going through all of this together, being impacted differently, certainly, but nevertheless, we're all going through this whole thing, this whole thing of the pandemic, of racism, of economic dis I don't know, disbanding, and everything in between. Everything in between. That's not even speaking of our personal, your personal things that are going on inside your home, inside of yourself, inside of your mind, and in your heart, and all of those things. So helping and having other people that you're connected to, that are praying for you, that are looking out for you in some kind of way, in a positive manner, vibing with, those people. I mean, coming together, it's priceless. It's priceless when someone speaks to you just out of the blue. That could mean life or death for someone, for someone. Not everybody, but for someone, that could be a life-changing moment. Just a smile, just a hello, just a friendly gesture. So may we practice being more kind, being more loving, and demonstrating this. Speaking it is wonderful, it's great, but the demonstrations of love are what stick, are what mean the most, and speak the loudest. They speak louder than the words, because you can say one thing out of your mouth, but when you do something that's totally different, then you kind of void those words that you just said. So may we do what we say, as in when we're saying that we're loving. May we also emulate that and demonstrate that as time goes on in our interactions with one another. Well, Monday we were talking about mindfulness. I wanted to stay on the topic of mindfulness, because it's so very important. And as adults, and you may be a youth watching right now, but as adults, and this is for you as well, as adults, as parents, as caregivers, as caregivers, grandparents, or what have you, role models that we are, it's important to even instill in our children the importance of mindset, the importance um, of of having a plan, sticking to a plan, and doing everything that is needed. I'm sorry, and doing everything that is needed, like within our control, to stay on task, to make a routine, to just speak things into your life, and to be proactive concerning our life's journey. We have to be mindful that life doesn't just have to happen to us. We can have something to do with the guiding of the way that our lives go. That's in our decision making and our thinking, being strategic, with situations, especially huge situations that have life impacting circumstances or outcomes. We want to be thinkers, right? And having mindfulness and a mindset of determination helps with that. That can be a very hard and tough thing for some more than others, and those are some things that I help to work out. If you require, need, want consultation concerning those things, by all means, email me. Email me at trinaw@awesomegodradio.com to get started, to help you along, to support you, to give you any kind of strengthening ideas, basics, or what have you that I know of, tools and tips. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a doctor. I am a master level social worker. I have worked in the school system, worked with families, adults, individuals, and all of those things with those demographics. And am very knowledgeable. And social work is something that I do without without anything. It's just a part of who I am. So I embrace that part of me, and God has shown me my gifting in that, and building rapport, and just meeting people where they are, being cordial. Dignity is a high value item to me. I can't stand when a person's dignity is taken away. So, and just to explain and express some things about me. But in that regard, mindfulness is so very important. And it is so much so that it can be discarded, because things can get very hard. Things can get tough and challenging, especially right now with so much economic division, so much racism, so many things are kind of at a heightened level. So stressing to one another to keep going, encouraging one another is so important. I think that, and I've seen it and have expressed it to friends here and there as well, who think the same. So I'm not just going by my own thinking and my own wisdom. I'm going by other people as well, other people who have stated the same thing, and something very similar, right? So having strong connections, having great connections and great networking is so important right now. Reading the books that I was showing you on Monday, listening to motivational speakers, Eric Thomas. There are a plethora of them. There are some people who have kind of built themselves up in other career areas, and they're coming out and speaking motivationally to everybody, to everyone. I'm just trying to be of useful help in this day and age. I'm sorry, let me get this together. In this day and age, because it's something that is lacking, and it's something that everyone, I believe everyone, or a large part of the body of everybody, knows and sees that there's a great need for it. So may you receive it. May we receive it. I do. I'm telling you, I do. I know I need it. And I love it. And I'm thankful for connections, positive connections, positive people who want to speak into the lives of others, who are gifted in that area, who, without thinking, or without thinking and pushing, this is what they do. I am one of them, and I'm so thankful for that. The books that you read from Monday, I was saying the several books that I had, just just as examples. And the motivational speakers and things like that, they're great. Keep doing that. If you are, start doing it. If you're not, couple that with some action, because you can read all of the books and listen to all of the motivation, but without the action behind it, the starting, right? Get started, get moving. That will help to give God something to work with, and watch your gift soar. Watch it take off. You give him something to work with in your um, mindset, and going forward, and the things that you're setting, that you set your mind to, gives him something to work with and to bless, like exponentially. You will not you will not regret it. You will not regret it. I don't make very many promises, but I promise you, you will not regret giving it to him and having him take, work his wonderful work in your gift, in your talent, and in the way that that you're growing and that you're going. I promise he will not let you down. It is one thing that I'm sure of, and the most consistent thing in my life and a lot of other people's lives too that I know of. He's just that good. He's just that good. Reading those books, not those specific books, but reading motivational books, or books that maybe give you self-help information, and journaling and things like that, help oh so much in the building blocks to having a strong mindset, right? Where your confidence is built inside of that. Your confidence is built, courage is built, and comes forth and springs forth. And that's all that we have on the inside of us. It starts coming out. That's how God works. That's how he moves those mechanisms to all work together. Okay, you're getting strengthened. Here's some courage. Okay, you have courage today. You have more courage tomorrow. You have fearlessness and all of these things. There's boldness that comes out of those things. And it starts, it may start small, and it may start kind of slow in your perspective. But God be praised, because he's doing some wonderful and awesome things in your life with what's already on the inside of you, with what's already on the inside of you. And at times it may take, I don't know, additional education. It may take additional grooming in ways of like having a mentor. Mentors are great. Having a mentor, coming alongside someone, having someone show you the ropes of whatever it is the specialty is. Those are great things to do, and they will help to build your courage, help to build your confidence, help to build your assurity in your own in respect of your own gift. Because sometimes we have gifts, we have talents, and we kind of, somebody told me today, you sleeping on yourself a little bit, and I take that. And I'm working on it. And I'm thanking and praising God for the fact that someone can see that in me. And you have that in you as well. I just said that as an example. That's all. Sometimes we have gifts on the inside, and we subdue them, or we I don't know, we subdue them, and we kind of reach a certain plateau or a level that's comfortable. We get comfortable in it, and that may be it. Like, that may be all. But there's so much more. So I challenge you, and I'm challenging myself as well. So I'm not doing anything. I'm not asking you or suggesting you or encouraging you to do anything that I'm not doing or that I shouldn't do myself. No, not at all. But accept the challenge, please. I pray that you accept the challenge. I'm challenging myself as well to keep going, reaching different levels. As my cousin Riz, beautiful, as my cousin Riz stated the other night when we were having our family time, God will put you sometimes in some different circumstances and circles, and trust what we need to do is trust him more, because he's trying to take us to different levels, and it feels uncomfortable and it might not feel quite right because we've never done it before. If you know anything about yourself, your psyche, your mind, and memory, and all of those things, we try to our minds, our minds, and the experiences that we've gone through, our minds try to it's a mechanism that helps to keep us safe. There's safety and comfort in doing what you always do because you know what's going to happen. There's safety and comfort in that. So there's sometimes can be a big and huge strong sometimes for others, for some more, for some than others struggle with going to the next level. And that's because there's greatness there. So keep on going, keep moving level to level. Accept the change and the differences that may come. Pray on the way, because we want to make sure we're making decisions out of what God has given us, and not out of something else, out of some weird and crazy situations, right? We want to stay in the vein of what God has for us to do. So that is my platform today on mindfulness. I pray that it helped you in some way, shape, or form. We will continue talking about mindfulness and mindset. And mindfulness is just being aware. Mindset is setting your mind and going in that path, keeping a set mind. Now, there are times up and down and all of that, but by and far, we want to have a strong and strengthened mindset. We want to have focus and going toward our goal of attaining whatever it is that we're trying to achieve, and those things can and will be done. I pray that you keep on going, that you don't stop for too long. Of course, there are times that we may have to pause, that we may have to take a break and all of those things, but that you're not too set back or placed off track where you can't get up, pick up from where you were, or maybe reevaluate and start again. That's my spiel on today for mindfulness and mindset. I pray that you have an awesome and blessed, wonderful rest of the Wellness Wednesday. That was a tongue twister. Have a great rest of the day. I pray that you just keep praying and keep going, keep trusting, hoping, and believing. Keep connecting too. We might not, things are different, but we can still connect. We can still reach out. We can still text, call, email, whatever the case may be, and we can still drive by. Just be safe, continue to be safe, wear your mask as mandated in your local area, and do all the things you know to do, and then find out those things that you don't know. There was some other things, but I'm going to have to sidebar those until tomorrow, and until then, I pray that you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care.